So hello, and I'm really excited to do the second part of my room tour and update. Let's see, it is September 25th, and I think this weekend will be 2 weeks since I moved into this room. This is the master bedroom of our house. My husband never liked this room because it got too much sunlight, and I love sunlight. I'm like a cat, I can sleep in the sunlight. So this is how it's coming along. It comes along more every day. I get things a little more organized every day. So let's see what we can do, because I gotta go get the laundry. Now this little mess here is my desk area. I have not finished this desk area. I just today got everything out from under the desk, including the old paint cans. But before we even go there, all right, so the trim in this room is painted the same color as our bathroom, and the tile in our bathroom is a 1950s bubblegum pink. So I don't know if you can see how beige the trim is, and yes, the paint has some spots peeling, but we're just letting them peel for now, and we're gonna fix that with some touching up later. But I don't know if you can see how beige that is. The ceiling fan is old, and the ceiling fan works, but the light fixture is broken. So I need to look into that. So that's why I have so many lamps right now, to try and figure out what temporary fixes are going to work. And that's Opie, and Opie's been limping on his front leg, although he seems to be having a good day today. So I'm wondering if it's arthritis or if he just wrenched it the wrong way. But anyway, so one of the things when I bought the house, this wall, and I can see it, but I don't think the camera picks up. There's a patch in the wall from where the doorknob. This isn't the original door, obviously. The original doors in the other house are the older doors with the glass doorknobs. I'm kind of sad that I don't have one of those. But we think whoever owned the house before us might have switched the door out for a door with a lock, because that's the only reason I can come up with, because the original door appears to be out in the garage. And if that is the original door, I'd be really tempted to try and switch it back, because I just like the old doors. But anyway, I don't want the doorknob to be knocking into the wall, so I put my suitcase there to keep it from knocking. But I also bought this towel rack, this over the door towel rack, so I could keep my towel in here, because I'm the furthest bedroom away from the bathroom. So rather than drag clothes back and forth, I thought, well, I'll just bring the towel down. So that is that. Like I said, eventually I'm going to get this cleaned up so this can be my desk, although I do think my almanac and my deodorants are going to stay out like that, because the colors of those deodorants are really pretty, and they're very strange smells. So my baskets and my yarn for if I decide to crochet, my fancy little chair, which I mentioned I got for my birthday from my mother-in-law, the wrap, looks like somebody was sitting in my chair. This was a wrap that I bought to go with a fancy dress for a dinner with my husband for our fifth wedding anniversary. My curtains are closed tonight, and my pillow fort and children's bedroom hardware, but I just thought it worked really cool. A lot of the stuff came from Target. The bench and the pillow. The throw pillow is actually a matching pillow from the same series as the chair. Underneath the bench, I put all my weights so I can work out. This is the original rug I had a long time ago that I bought. It just happens to match everything. And then this is the other rug that I bought. My bedding is from my daughter. Her bedding kind of matches everything. I love that alligator throw pillow. The sheets I got at clearance at Target. They're not the prettiest in the world, but they were like $8 for the whole set. So I still have to look into warm bedding for winter. I took my shoe basket from my old room and I made it into a stuffed animal basket. I used this bookshelf kind of as a makeshift headboard for now, and I really like it actually, so I'm hoping I get a bed without a headboard so I can keep it, because I can display my journals and my little fancy flower. I stuffed tissues in the shelf you can't see, and I can put my phone up there and my lotion for before I go to bed. And then up top here I have my space for my tea, and I've actually started displaying some candy, which confuses my daughter, because it just looks pretty. And these little booties are my booties from when I was a baby. And then my Crayola stock box from when I worked at Binny and Smith. When I worked at Binny and Smith, they discontinued these old stock boxes from the factory, and they'd been in the factory since, what does it say, 1909? They used 1903 to 1996. My tarot cards wrapped up in my baby blanket, and my book of shadows, and what I consider my little cauldron. I made the vase as a senior in college. It's kind of goofy looking, but I've been buying myself fresh flowers because I like. And I have my amethyst, which is supposed to be calming. And that's my spare change jar. So when I find spare change in my pocket, I throw it in there. The scarf is a fleur-de-lis scarf from New Orleans that my stepmom got me. This is my mom's old vanity, which my daughter split in half. So she can have one for a nightstand, and she's refinishing it. And then she gave me the other one, which I said, just leave it as it is, it's fine. I don't need it a different color. So she was really excited about that. That little scarf on the bench there is actually a textile from Ethiopia that a friend brought us for giving them baby supplies when they adopted a baby from Ethiopia. And underneath the blue chair, I don't know if you can see my cheetah slippers or leopard slippers or whatever you want to call them. But this is Zoot's stool. I had a cat when I was very young, well, not very young, 20, who liked to watch me do dishes, and she would get on the counters in the kitchen if I didn't stop her. So I got her own stool so she could sit next to me, and wherever I put that stool, she would sit. So if she was being a pain at the table, I'd get her stool and let her sit on her stool, and she'd always be good. I actually taught her to sit and give her paw on that stool for treats, and then she learned that, hey, if I want something, I'll just give him my paw. So I just got my jewelry box and some books, my clothes, which my clothes are getting kind of full, but I'm really trying not to outgrow this space clothing-wise, and to make it a little more difficult, I hung my coats in here. So these are my fall coat, my winter coat, my jean jacket, and my heavier jacket. My footy pajamas are hanging, and these are some work shirts, that red one's in the middle, which is too dark to really see, and then I even have my suit and some other things. This mess here is actually a tie rack my husband had hung in here, and I put my belts on it and a couple of little scarves and some jewelry pieces, and I hang like my jeans and stuff that I just kind of wore quickly around the house. That little sachet thing is trying to make the closet smell better, and it turns out that the best advice for getting something not to smell that I've gotten is to put chalk in here, and it really worked. So anyway, I got a couple books up there, and those are sheets and linens. A couple of spare hangers, which I went to the trouble to actually buy matching hangers. So you see, like I said, it's dark in here because of the light situation, but I have a matching set of hangers, but I still don't have enough for everything. So I got a couple spares just in case, because right now I have enough hangers that if everything is out of the wash, I'm probably 2 hangers short or 1 hanger short. But when is anything ever all out of the wash? When is the laundry ever caught up? So for the first time in a long time, my shoes actually fit in the bottom of the closet, and they're all organized, and my real shoes are in a shoebox down there again. It's too dark to really see. And I love having my laundry basket there out of sight, but nicely out of the way. I can still maneuver in the closet without tripping over it. So, as I mentioned in the previous video, I did go with these cubbies and these crates for my clothing. And I thought, this is never going to work because I know myself and I'm going to get frustrated. Oh, and my sun hats are back there. My 2 sun hats. And so far, it's working out really well. And I have this pile of laundry over there to put away, and I'm not even really dreading it. Like, I used to dread putting my clothes away because in my dresser I never had enough space, but by dividing everything nicely into function and to be able to be like, oh, let me grab my work clothes, and then if I have to, I can just grab the basket and pull the whole crate out to look through it, and it makes it a lot easier than trying to root through a drawer. In the back there are just some of my long shirts and my heavy shirts and sweaters, so when we get to winter I might need to rearrange some of these because they're my t-shirts. But then, like, socks, might need to do something with socks too because they're kind of getting overwhelming. That's pajamas, I think. Well, I know it's pajamas, but I don't know if I put anything else in there. behind these three are my workout gear, because if you're gonna go do a workout, you can work a little bit to get your clothes right, and then my underwear and bras are in that last one. But so far it's working out really well. So yeah, I'm really happy because, as you can see, except for needing to be vacuumed, my room is clean and I like being in here. So I hope you enjoyed it.